Hello, my name is Cindy, and I am a spoken life artist. Please do not get this confused with spoken word. Spoken life is just as it say. I speak about people's lives, where words become pictures and pictures become words. I would like to tell you a story today, and the name of the story is called Have You Seen My Sister? It's about two young ladies, so please indulge me as I start off my story. It starts off with Lori and Star in the room talking. Now, Lori is 18 and Star is 10. And even though they're some years apart, they share secrets because they share the same room. This is the time of the year where Lori is graduated from high school and she's going to go off to school for the fall. But she promised her sister something. She said, when I get my first paycheck from my summer job, I'm going to buy you some pink gym shoes just like mine. And so she did. With the first check, they were off to the mall. Now when they finished, they were on their way out when this young man was headed toward them. Now, he was smiling, and Star thought he was smiling at her until she looked up at her sister and said, "Oh, he's smiling at her." Now, she said, "Well, she is pretty. Long black hair, big eyes, and a beautiful smile." And when they met, the young man and Lori met, they began to conversate. So long until Star said, "Ho hum." And then they decided to exchange numbers and each other's phone. Now in the days and weeks to come, the young man and Lori became pretty close. But also Star noticed something. Her sister began to change somewhat. So one day, Lori had came home and Star was waking up. She woke her up when she came into the room, and she noticed as she was preparing for bed some bruises on her back and on her shoulders. And she asked Lori, she said, "Lori, where did you get those bruises from?" And Lori said, "Clumsy me, I fell down the stairs, but please don't tell Mother nor Dad. Just don't feel like hearing them." And she turned over and went to sleep. Well, it was exactly 3 or 4 weeks later, she noticed the same thing. Only Lori had more bruises on her. And she said, "You fell down the stairs again?" Now, she began to be very suspicious of this. And she said, "Whatever you do, please do not tell Mother. Please do not tell Dad." Now, Star thought she knew all she needed to know about boys because her sister was always running down the street telling her best friend about her. Well, one day, Lori came in from work very late, but her eyes were bruised. Yes, she had black eyes. And she told Star, "Don't tell Mother and Dad anything." And Star said, "That boy has been hitting you. I heard you on the phone telling him he bet not hit you again." She said, "Just don't tell Mother and Dad." And she said, "I don't think I'm going back to school this fall. I don't think I'm going to school this fall." And she said, "Oh, wow. I don't know how you're going to tell Mother. I don't know how you're going to tell Dad." She said, "He doesn't want me to go to school. And please, I'm going down the street, but please don't tell them this." Well, she went down the street, and early that morning, Mother woke Star up and said, "Where's your sister?" And she said, "She's down the street, Mother. Go get her. She has chores to do." Wow, she had to think of something quick to say. And she said, "Mother, she said she'll be home early and she'll be able to do her chores." Her mother said, that girl is really changing. Now, 2 days later, Lori was at the dinner table and she told her parents, I don't think I'm going to school this fall. I'm going to continue working and then go to school next semester. Well, her parents weren't going to have that, and they told her. Lori stuck her foot and ran upstairs and said, it's my life. I can do what I want to do with it. And Mother said, something's wrong with this girl. Star said, it's probably that boy she's seeing. That's probably what's wrong with her. Now, it was a week before she was to go off to school. And she told her dad, she said, Dad, this is my last day of work and I'm working late. Could you pick me up? I'll get off at 10. And he said, sure, I'll pick you up, Lori. So Dad goes to pick her up at 9:30. And he waits and waits and waits. And finally, it's about 20 after 10. He's calling Lori on her cell phone. She's not answering. So he goes to the door and beat on the store door. The door. And he asks, the guard comes to the door and he asks to see his daughter. I came to pick up Lori Williams. Hold on for a minute. He goes to get the manager. The manager said, Lori never came to work. He got home as quickly as possible. He told his wife what had happened. They began to call the police and going all through the neighborhood. And the next day, Star was running down the street, knocking on everybody's door, asking, have you seen my sister? Have you seen my sister? Well, it's 10 years later, and Lori is still asking, have you seen my sister? You know, I have some facts about domestic violence. Did you know every 9 minutes a woman's being beaten? Did you know 1 out of 3 women are in a domestic violence situation? Did you also know over 200,000 phone calls are being called in to the domestic violence hotline? Yes, this is something worth taking concern of. If you know somebody's in a situation like that, please explore the reason why they stay. Some stay because of finance, some stay because of fear. So please, have an opening ear and a listening heart. Thank you. This is Cindy. See you again for another Spoken Life. Thank you.